All right, welcome back to the LCP Digital Learning Channel. Today's going to be a quick tip. I got this idea from a couple teachers who have actually asked me the same question, so I wanted to make a video to make it easier for the students in the classroom. And this is how to simulate a conversation between you and a historical figure. And we're going to app smash between ChatterPix and Clips. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm inside of Safari. I need to find a picture of, maybe I'm interviewing Abraham Lincoln. So Abe Lincoln. I'm going to find a great photo of Abraham Lincoln where it's nice and zoomed in. And again, since I'm going to go ahead and search, let's go to Tools, Usage Rights, and let's do Labeled for Reuse. That way I can find a photo that's not copyright protected. All right, so here's a photo I want to use. I'm going to long press on this, and I'm just going to save this to my camera roll, Add to Photos. The next thing I want to do is either open up ChatterPix or ChatterKid. They are the same thing. ChatterPix is a little bit older. ChatterKids is going to be a lot better for those way younger grades, maybe first kinder and pre-K. So I'm going to go ahead and just do ChatterPix. Now this is an app that goes this direction, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that app. The first thing I'm going to do is say take photo, go to the photo I'm looking for, and here's Abe Lincoln. I'm going to move that photo so that he's right down in the middle, and then I'm going to click next. Now I need to draw where his mouth is. Right there. Now, I'm going to record, but instead of actually giving the facts, I'm just going to say blah, 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 because I just want a video of Abraham Lincoln's mouth going like this. So I'm going to record blah, 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 blah. I'm just talking, blah, blah, blah. And okay, so now I've done blah, 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 and it's going to be finished. So let's go next. And I don't want any filters. I don't want any stickers. I want to keep this nice and even. Click next again. And so when I click play, blah, 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 I'm just talking. You can see that Abraham's mouth is now moving. I'm going to click this button at the bottom right corner to save this video. It's going to export that into the camera roll. The next thing I need is Clips. Okay, now since Clips cannot record screen recordings and record inside of Clips, I'm actually going to show you guys from my over-shoulder perspective of what this would look like for a student. So let's jump into that. All right, so here I am in Clips. So I'm going to come top left corner, New Project, Posters. Maybe I'm going to use Vintage Post. And I'm going to title this one Abe Lincoln. Apply, and hold down the button as long as I want it. And let go. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my camera. All right, so now that I have the front-facing camera, what I'm going to do is ask the question of Abraham Lincoln. So, Abraham Lincoln, what would you say is your most important contribution to the United States? Now I'm going to go to the library, find that video from ChatterPix, Abraham Lincoln, where the mouth is moving, and again, I'm just going to hold this down while I answer the question. Well, I'd have to say that freeing the slaves was the most important contribution that I have added to the United States of America. So it's me talking to Abraham Lincoln, and you can actually hear it.
Well, I'd have to...
Now, the one thing you want to make sure is I'm going to mute the original video. Okay, I'm going to mute the original video because I don't want that blah, blah, blah going. So let's mute original video.
Say that freeing the slaves was the most...
And then I'm just going to bounce back and forth between the camera, asking the question. What else did you do that was very important? And then go back to the library. Find Abraham Lincoln. I answer the question right here. Make sure that I mute original video. All right, so now I have the intro, my question, answer, question, answer. So let's see what this total video would look like.
So, Abraham Lincoln, what would you say is your most important contribution to the United States? Well, I'd have to say that freeing the...
So now that I have my entire video ready to go, I'm going to come back through here and save this video to my camera roll. All right, so now that they've exported that video to the camera roll, now they can turn that into Seesaw, Google Classroom, whatever it is that you want them to turn that into. And so now all of a sudden they've researched the person, they've written the script of all the questions they would ask the historical figure, and then that historical figure answers those questions. So this is a fun spin on a normal historical project that we do in the classroom. Hope that quick tip was helpful. If you have any questions, please email help@lcic.net or reach out to your DLS.